You're watching The Edward Fowler Show. Now, here's your host, Edward Fowler.
Yeah.
Dropping music or something that I'll post and then I get off. I don't really be like on there scrolling and like going. I don't go live like that no more. Here and there sometimes, but I be trying to stay out of the matrix, man.
Yeah. Well, you're keeping busy.
Yeah.
We are now officially live here on my channel. Welcome back to the show. Your third time on the show, Trey.
Yeah. Oh, you said third time?
Yeah. You came on
Three times?
originally. Trey won, and then we had a second chat, if you remember that, and then we did not speak. Well, we've obviously chatted since then, obviously online, but on YouTube, you've not been back on the show until I've reached out to you about 2 days ago, I think it was, to ask you if you'd be interested in coming back on the show, because I know we did speak a few, I guess maybe late last year or something about maybe doing something, but the notice was a bit too late for me. So I'm glad I finally get you back on the show this year and at this time. So welcome back to the third time club.
Thank you for having me, my brother. I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you as well. And you've been keeping very busy, releasing new music all the time. You're very active on social media, which is great to see, and I hope that continues for you in the coming months and years. And I remember when I first reached out to you because, of course, you were a mutual friend of a fellow person called Hunter Patterson as well, and that's
shit! That's how we met. Was through Hunter?
Yeah.
Bro, my memory is like I have damn near like Alzheimer's type shit. So I be forgetting that. I forget about a lot of stuff until somebody tells me about it or like reminds me about it. You know what I mean? But that's crazy, bro. He met through, and Hunter Patterson's doing like, isn't he doing like dialogues for the NBA or some shit like that now? Or
possibly, yeah, through the Athletic. I think he works for them as well through the Athletic. He's doing big things.
Yeah, I'm proud of Hunter, man. We from the same place too.
Yeah.
Like we both from the Bay. So I think he from Oakland. I met him through my boy. I used to go to school in San Diego. My boy Brandon. I met him through Brandon. That was his partner. We all used to play basketball.
Yeah.
Shit. So that's how I know Hunter. He a good dude though. That's crazy as fuck, bro. I swear I didn't know that. I knew, but I just forgot. You feel me?
You did forget, because we have spoken about it before.
You probably have. Yeah, my memory is shit, bro. Like I have the memory of a peanut, literally sometimes. Like
no, you're good because you're busy. You're a busy person. You've been releasing a lot of different content, going to a lot of premieres, and got your own life as well outside of being a successful musician. So, it's completely understandable you forget the little details, but I'm glad I'm able to bring those memories back to you tonight. But thank you again for your time tonight, because of course last time you're on the show, I can see you've got new ink as well, because I remember the last time we spoke, you did not have much ink on your hand as much compared to the last time we spoke.
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't. Damn, that's another thing. I don't remember. I think
it looks more newer than the last time we spoke.
Yeah, like I got this. See, I got a face tattoo here. I got a couple other ones on my face, and I got some more on my back. Starting on my back. So yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, you're doing very good. You're doing very good. And how is things? How has 2025 been for you so far in the 6 months, as we're now almost at the end of this year now, almost halfway through the year?
Oh man, bro, it's been like a roller coaster for me and shit. Everything's been okay for the most part. My life was just really shifting around a lot as far as like the city that I'm living in and my environment and just my mindset and everything. Everything's kind of shifting now. So it's been good though, but musically everything has been good, bro. I'm just happy we finally got the album turned in. So Now that the album's turned in, I think it's releasing July 4th, the 4th of July. It's on a Friday. So in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the album will be out finally. So I've been working on that for like damn near a year. So it's finally done now. So I'm happy it's turned in and stuff, bro. But yeah, I'm getting better by the day for sure, man. There's been a lot of adjustments, but everything been cool, bro. I can't complain.
No, absolutely not. And congratulations on the release of your album coming on July the 4th as well. I don't know how much you can go into of it before it comes out, because we don't want to give much away because we want people to buy and support you. So can you give any I guess teasers of what we can expect?
Yeah, man. There are some surprises on there. Um, that I can't disclose who's on the album, but there's some pretty really dope human beings that I got to connect with.
That's cool.
Um, that I got to meet that are on there, and then of course there's a development of my sound that has evolved, as an artist. So I think it's the best music sonically that I've ever put out. You know what I mean? Just because I've been polishing it so much, and lyrically and like melody wise and my flow patterns, they're a lot more intricate. Everything's more, it's more advanced, I would say. So yeah, it's just dope, man. It's dope, man. I want to say the name of the album, but I'm not. We're gonna drop the album cover on Friday, and then we're gonna drop the track list on Sunday. So I'll leave it. I'll let it sit until Friday. And on Friday, the album cover's coming out with the name and the release date, and then on Sunday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when the track list is coming out, and you'll be able to see the other artists that I have on there, because I do have features now. Before I didn't have any features. I was gonna do 10 singles, but I got some good features on there now. I had to get cleared, so I'm happy.
That's cool.
I'm happy for sure.
Yeah. So it comes out on July the 4th, and people can follow you on social media for you to, of course, release the artwork and all that good stuff. So where can my viewers/listeners find you on social media?
TreCinco, TreCinco, on everything. It's the same, TreCinco.
And we have also tagged your YouTube channel as well in the description of the video here on YouTube, so that any of my viewers want to check out your work, they can do so. And you may get a notification if you go on YouTube on your account. You may get a notification that I tagged you on, so on YouTube, and it is legitimately me. So no need to panic.
Cool, for sure. Yeah, I'll check it, man. I'll definitely see it when I get off here. I'll definitely see it.
Yeah.
Love, for sure.
So yeah, so you've been obviously busy with the album. A lot of great people you've got on it. We can't wait to find out who those people are when you, of course, start to tease us all on social media as well, which we can't wait to support you on and see what comes from it. And hopefully it'll be a lit support from all your fan base, and hopefully get some new fans from the people you collaborate with as well. That's the most important thing, to cross path and help each other out to grow in this crazy world we are living in nowadays after COVID, obviously, because when we first talked, it was through COVID and many things were locked down and shut down, and then when we spoke the second time, things were just opening back up, and now things in 2025 are just booming.
Yeah, everything's back on track for the most part. Things, shows and like tours, and just being able to move normal again. Everything is coming back to normal. So yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a lit ass summer for sure. It's gonna be a lit summer, definitely, bro. Yeah, it's about to be lit, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do a lot of traveling and stuff coming up soon, so I gotta go to Orlando, and then I'm leaving Orlando. I gotta go to Atlanta, and then when I leave Atlanta, I gotta go to Arizona. So I gotta go a few places, and then I'll come back to LA.
That's cool. A lot of traveling then. Hopefully not back to back, like you just mentioned. It's how you're just making these one night stops to be exhausted. If that was the case, hopefully you're spending a few days in each city.
it's like 4 days in Orlando.
Oh,
Then
that's
I'm spending 2 weeks in Atlanta, so I can go catch the vibe and record and stuff, and
yeah.
then connect with my people out there, and then yeah, and then I think I'm spending like a week in Arizona and Phoenix. So yeah, it'll be cool, man. Doing a couple stops.
No, it's
So
good. It's good. You're
yeah,
widening your field. I like it. And are these some of the places you've never been to before, or are you kind of doing like a reunion type things, going back to some of these great cities which you love to
I've been
spend
to
time in?
Arizona. I've been to Arizona like fucking like 10 times
Mm.
already. Um, but yeah, I did a lot of shows in AZ. I got a lot of people in Arizona that have a lot of love for me, and as do I. So yeah, I've been to Arizona a lot of times, but I've never been to Orlando, Florida, and I've never been to Atlanta, Georgia either. So that'll be dope.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Different vibes, different cultures, and I'm sure once you go to Orlando, I don't think you want to leave.
Oh, I hope so, man. I hope so. There's a lot of a lot of good things going on out there.
Yeah.
So it's dope. I want to go anywhere I've never been. I want to go to the UK too, but I still never been to the UK. I gotta go to the UK. I hate flying, bro. Like
Fair
that's my
enough.
thing. I don't like being on an airplane for that many hours, like
Mm.
10-hour flights and 12 hours and 8 hours. I don't that shit. I only can fly, bro. I've never flown for longer than like 3 hours, 4 hours.
You get there. You get there.
I
Just
like,
take it easy. Just you have to go a bit like an hour longer each time you travel somewhere, and you get used to
uh-huh.
it. You get used to it.
Yeah, yeah, man. I know. I gotta fly first class too, bro. If I
Yeah.
was I'd fly first class, or if I was on a private jet, I might like it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm
I
trying to
I'm I'm
back.
sure I'm sure it won't be long before you'll get a private jet. With all the passion and the time and the effort you've been putting in the past few years since I've known you, it won't be that long before you're able to get one of those for sure. And your followers are booming. You know, you are increasing your following, which is great to see. And I hope that continues. And I'm sure this new album will, put you on the map even more as one of these up and coming artists in that area of the United States, and put you on that pedestal of where you need to be to take it to the next level.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
you're welcome. And what is, I guess, your goal of the new album, and to help you to reach that next level, which you might be looking for, or maybe you're not looking for that. Maybe just hoping to just put some new music out there for your fan base. Maybe.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the second one, man. It's the second one because I never expect anything from out of anything that I'm doing, in my personal opinion, somebody that goes into any situation that they quote unquote love or is their passion, if they're expecting something in return from it, then they're not doing it for the right reasons. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I know for me, I'm just happy to just release music, bro. I haven't released music in a while. I think the last song I put out was "Lies to Truth." Was that in that music video?
Yeah, which we'll get into. I want to talk to you about that in a minute.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, yeah, but no, I'm just happy to put music out, man. I don't expect a whole bunch of money or a whole bunch of fame and tours and stuff like that. I'm a firm believer in whatever happens is meant to happen. So,
Mm.
if it doesn't, even if the album doesn't do exceptionally well and people hate it and some people love it, then I'm just happy. Everybody has their own opinion, but yeah, I don't expect anything out of anything that I'm doing. So yeah, I'm happy to just put out music, man. That's it for me. That's all when I leave this earth, I just want that to be left behind is just the music because that's all I really have left. Legacy, of course, and I'm definitely have like a son or a daughter for sure. I'm gonna definitely have a kid so I can leave something here because that's all I really wanted to do, bro. Just leave a part of me here other than my music. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, you're right. You're right, and those are good aspirations and goals to have, because that's another thing I was actually later on in our conversation. But you would answer that question, so it's great. But
Yeah,
it's very good goals and achievements. And I can't wait until you do become a father, and I can't wait to see the news of that when it happens in the future. You never know, 10 years from now, you could be a father. So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. Because I'm 26. I'll be 27 this year. So yeah, man, I'm gonna put one in the oven real soon. I put one in the oven. Oh,
well,
shit.
Well, you're only a year older than me, so I just turned 26 today. So you'll 27 sometime this
Oh
year.
shit, your birthday's today?
Uh huh. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy fucking birthday,
Oh,
bro! I
thank you
didn't know
very much. Of
your
course,
birthday.
when we announced this, of course, I at the time I completely forgot it was my birthday today. But I just thought, well, I won't have you on the show, so
Oh
so
man,
yeah,
you're such a sweet dude, man.
yeah,
That's what's up, man. You're
yeah.
cool, bro. Happy birthday! I wish you many
Thank
more,
you,
my brother.
thank you.
You have very good energy. You've always been very genuine, and
Yeah.
I'm sure you're the same with everybody else. So yeah,
Absolutely, I am indeed, and it's always a pleasure to reunite with you. I don't know, my camera just went there, but my dog has decided to, I guess, interrupt our conversation now. But no, absolutely, I've always enjoyed our chats from when I first reached out to you, and I think when you mentioned it the first time we spoke, I think you said about how I was the first British person to make contact with you. I could be wrong about that, but I believe
yeah, yeah.
that's what it was.
That is a fact. That is a
Yes.
fact. Yeah, you are the first. Definitely, you were tapped in early. You were tapped in early, bro. So
Good.
yeah, I always love and appreciate you for that. If you ever need me for anything, I'm here. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely, bro. It's love,
No, I appreciate
love.
that. I appreciate that. And I hope when you do decide to come out to good old England and Manchester, hopefully we get to meet up in person, hopefully.
Yeah, for sure, bro. When I get out there, yeah, I'll hit you up when I touch down out there, man. I don't know when I'm coming, but I will be out there though. I will definitely catch the UK vibe. The
Yeah, you
UK,
need to. Yeah, even if you
yeah,
come for a mini
for
tour, I'm sure there's some promoters over
sure.
here who would love to host you and your music and to bring some new fans from England to you and to support you. I'm sure there's fans. I'm sure you, as you probably know on your streaming services which you upload your music to, you probably realise that you've already got a bit of a following, hopefully from the UK.
Yeah, I know. I think when we did check the Spotify, like I think earlier this year,
Mm.
last year, there were a significant amount of streams from England and from London and things like that, and I was just like, wow, I didn't even know. So that's dope, man. Yeah, I can't wait to go out there. I'd be happy just to go out there for just a few days,
Yeah,
just so I can kind of soak everything in and
yeah,
like see how the city is and stuff. And then, yeah, from there, bro, I just, if I'm thankful enough to be able to do a show out there, that'd be incredible. That'd be
absolutely.
incredible, for
Absolutely,
sure.
of course. Once you get over, you're probably thinking, "Wow, this is a completely different world compared to what I'm used to in the US with the culture and the
Culture
way we
shock.
drive, exactly, and all that,
Yeah.
and the
The
amounts of
steering
food."
wheel's on the right side, like it's just weird. I don't know. It's dope, man. I love it. I love it. It's
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, well, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. But talk to me about the fact. Has there anything in your life so far which has completely surprised you, thinking that you would never have thought you probably reach a certain, I guess, achievement or a country maybe of your music's being able to go into or anything like that?
Is there anything that was like an achievement that shocked me?
Yeah, or like with your music being able to go to countries which you never thought would ever listen to your music,
Oh
type
yeah,
thing as
bro.
well.
Like London, the UK, definitely. Just because I'm just a young kid from Vallejo. Like I'm from a little small little town by the water in Northern California. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. London, Germany. Um, there was some other ones in there. All like the Miamis and Houston's and stuff. That's the US and stuff
Yeah.
still. But yeah, Africa.
Wow.
Um, yeah, there's a few of them in there, bro. There's a few of them. There's so many. If on Spotify, there's a long list
Mm.
of all the cities and states and countries that listen to your music, and it's so many of them, bro. Like it was just, yeah, it's a big shock for sure, man. I'm thankful for all of them. I try not to look too much at like streams and stuff because I've never really been the type of person to care about it. But once I seen it, though, I was like, "Oh, damn, that's dope!" Like I didn't know there were even like how they would discover me out there, you know. But there's so much music in the world, and there's so many fans and lovers and admirers of music.
Yeah.
So I could see how certain music from people like me or other artists would end up in their hands because there's just so many there's so many different alleyways to music, bro. So yeah, it's just there's a lot of artists. There's so many dope ass artists out there too that are just so creative and like you're like I don't know if you heard of like Tizo Touchdown, um, Amilla Moore. There's another girl I just spoke to the other day named Tanera. She's super fire. Um, Super, bro. There's so many dope artists, man. So, yeah, I'm just happy. I'm just building my small little, building my fan base up and trying to carry off of that, man. But I just keep it fun, bro. I keep it fun. I don't think too much about if I'm far enough or I'm not, or if I haven't made this amount of money or I haven't done these tours. I still don't think I'm doing bad. You know what I mean? I just think it's it's just a blessing altogether for me. I feel like so. I'm just happy to be able to make music that people like. You know what I mean? So yeah, but there's been a couple of shocks though, for sure. Yeah, most definitely.
Good, good. I'm glad there's been some shocks in a good way. So like, wow, I can't believe actually have been able to achieve that. And music wise, outside of seeing what country watched you or streamed you, whatever, music wise, I think I don't know if it surprised you in like, wow, I can't believe I actually achieved that quicker than I ever thought I would, or anything like that, or
Yeah, yeah, it kind of caught kind of quick for me because when I first came out, I came out the gate just swinging on shit. Like I did it started with just the high school tour, bro. Like I think the first song that I released was on SoundCloud. I don't remember if it was. I think it was called Scared. I think it was a song called Scared. I released on SoundCloud, and that shit did like 10,000 streams in a night.
wow,
And it was my first song I ever put out on digital platforms, other than like YouTube and stuff.
yeah,
Um, and I was like, damn, all right, I think I could do this.
yeah, yeah. You know how to crack the system
Yeah,
in a
and
good
I
way.
didn't have, I had like 5 followers on
Yeah,
SoundCloud, and I was like, I just thought I thought I was gonna get like 10,
five.
10
Yeah,
streams or, 50 streams or
yeah.
100 if I was lucky. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck did they even like 10,000?
Wow,
It was like 100,000 to me at the time.
crikey.
So I was just like, wow, there's no ads, no promotion, no bots, no nothing.
Yeah,
I just put a song on SoundCloud, put some hashtags on it, and then it just
took
started
off.
going. And yeah, after that, bro, I just started putting out more songs
Yeah.
and trying to see what I could hit and polishing my craft and shit, bro. And then I just started getting booked for shows, did the high school tours. I did a lot of every venue in Los Angeles that you can name, probably other than the Staples Center. I've performed at, you know what I mean? So, and everywhere else in the world, I've performed in Texas, Arizona, Las Vegas,
Sin City, love it.
yeah, San Francisco. Yeah, bro, I performed in so many dope places. San Diego,
Oh,
Hawaii. Um, yeah, it's a lot. I performed in a lot of places, man. My memory's bad, so I don't remember all of them. But yeah, I performed a substantial amount of venues and stuff. So
yeah.
yeah, definitely, bro.
Oh, it's good. It's good. And SoundCloud back in the day, what a great platform that was. It's like
Oh,
vintage sound, isn't
SoundCloud was the shit in 2002, bro. It's from like 2020, like I say from 2000 and like
it?
15 all the way to like 2022, 2020, bro. SoundCloud was on fire. Like
Yeah.
you could drop a song and that's why they start paying people off there. And like my bro, he got 1 million streams on a song. They sent him a plaque from
Wow.
from SoundCloud. And it was just that shit was on fire. Like the that was like the Juice World era, and Trippy Red,
Oh yeah.
XXXTentacion, um, Lil Skies, Landon, Lyrical Lemonade, and Lil Tecca, all the Lils and all the different Lil Peep and stuff. That was that era, like the SoundCloud era. That shit was fucking insane, bro. Like I got a little piece of it, You know what I'm saying? Like I was a part of it in a way. So, yeah, that shit was on fire, bro. SoundCloud used to be the shit. Like it was the shit, bro. And it's still it's just not as it's not as big as it used to be. Like it
No.
had its wave. Now it's just Apple Music and Spotify. Those are only and YouTube. YouTube's on fire right
Yeah.
now. Like YouTube is killing shit. So, yeah, SoundCloud era was that shit was insane, bro. Like God, I miss those days, man. Those are just good times, bro. Good
Well,
times.
well, they're saying now that the reason why YouTube is so booming at the moment is because apparently our generation aren't watching traditional TV. We're not watching cable. We're not watching this woke business on
Yeah,
TV. We're getting all our information from YouTube now. And I guess
yeah,
people are loving it because they're getting to find music which they probably would never come across if they just watched it on TV. They're seeing different art, media outlets and other great things on YouTube now. So I guess that's why it's booming, and I'm sure you are doing phenomenal things on YouTube as well.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. YouTube is the new TV.
Yeah.
Everybody that's especially in the younger generation, no one even watches. No one has cable anymore.
Mm,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything is digital streaming. It's just, Roku, Fire Stick. You have Wi-Fi, then you can watch YouTube, Hulu is streaming, Netflix is streaming, Tubi, Amazon Prime, all these different, all these different places.
yeah.
So yeah, I think YouTube's in the lead right now. YouTube and Netflix are in like those are the top two and Hulu.
Yeah.
Those are like the main joints, bro. So yeah, not YouTube is insane, bro. Like YouTube is insane. You can make some good money off of YouTube, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? You just have to be consistent
Mm,
and run ads. You know what I'm saying? Because I got friends that make like they make well over six figures
wow.
off of YouTube,
Crazy.
and so yeah, they're clearing like 30 to $50,000 every week, or not every 2 weeks. They'll get a deposit for $28,000 from YouTube from
Crazy.
video.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Like yeah, bro, that's insane
It
to
is.
just be able to do from a phone, or
Yeah.
from a computer. So yeah, I love YouTube though, man. I love YouTube.
Talk to me about, as you remember before, about lies to truth. Of course, when I announced that you're on the show yesterday, I used that as the teaser, and I used it again in the announcement to say we're going live on Instagram. So if you want to listen to a sneak preview, follow me on Instagram. You will find it on there. Talk to me about the name of that track. What made you come up with that? Was it quite an easy name for the track when you were making it, or did it come to you later on afterwards? Tell me about how it all came together.
Yeah, bro. So that song "Lies of Truth," it's funny because we recorded that song in like maybe like an hour, in like this wooden room studio in LA, kind of near like Universal Studios in
Wow,
Universal City. It was in Studio City. I recorded that song, and with me and my engineer Days. Days is so dope, man. He's from Seattle, actually. He's super dope kid. He's so talented, man. Yeah, it was me, Days, and my manager. And yeah, bro, we just put. I found that beat, the Brent Fayez Clouded sample. Um, I found that beat in my email from this young kid that's been sending me beats for years, bro. Like my email has so many, like I can log into any one of my emails and type in beats, and there's thousands of beats, bro. People send me. I probably got like 20 beats in my email from just this morning alone. You know what I mean? There's so many beats, but I just so happened to click on that one the day that I was going to the studio, and I just started writing it. I think I wrote the song in maybe like 30, 45 minutes, and then yeah, I went right to the studio and I just started putting it together and stuff. But yeah, no, that song was just fun, bro. We were all drinking in the studio, just having a good time, chopping it up. I recorded like three songs before that one, and then I pulled that beat up, and it was just like you, you, and I was just rap around the rest of it. Like it was just it came together pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. Me and Days put that song together, and it was just yeah, it was effortless. It was really effortless, bro. And yeah, no, we I think Lies to Truth, that name, I think we named it that right after we recorded it. Like it wasn't even like, what am I gonna call this song? I was just like, thinking it's Lies the Truth, because I said that a couple times in the record when I was talking and stuff, and it just kind of stuck with me. So yeah, it was just Lies the Truth. Yeah, yeah, Lies the Truth. Yeah, it was easy, bro. It's a no
Yeah,
brainer.
yeah. No, I love the track. I do love it, and my favorite part of it is when it shows, the background singers. I want to say the background singers are saying like TreCinco, and then it has just cool music in it, and then it's like very echoey and all that. I just love that. Very different.
Yeah,
You don't get that type of chorus or backing track nowadays in all these newer songs out there. So it was a good throwback. So thank you for including that.
thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you.
Talk to me as well the reaction after you posted that on your streaming platforms and on social media. What was the reaction been like? I'm hoping it's all been very positive, and hopefully you've been, I guess, hoping to build on your brand as well from that.
Oh yeah, it was dope, man. When it came out, we dropped the music video and the song together. So yeah, when the video came out, everybody was I just had a lot of DMs. It just a lot of fire. I love this. This is dope. Love from here, love from here. So yeah, no, it was dope, man. I didn't get to I never really get to take in like all of the reactions from people because like I said previously, I don't really, I try to distance myself from the internet as much as I can.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I still try to post as much as I can too because my manager be on my ass like, bro, you need to like post every day, bro. Like get back to how you used to be. Like I
Yeah,
used to be.
you were posting every day
I
at
was
one point.
posting every single day, bro. Like just content and it was,
Personal
it's not,
life as well. You're posting some of
yeah.
that.
Bro, yeah, my personal life, I'd go live every night. Like I'd have all my viewers and shit talking, doing this, going live with other people, and I was just like a social media like junkie, like a guru.
Junkie.
You know what I'm
I love
saying?
that.
Yeah, I was like a Instagram junkie, bro. And I just I feel like I kind of burnt myself out because I was like, this shit's exhausting now. Like, you know what I mean? I was doing it for so long. And then things just start happening in my life and things start shifting and I was dealing with like some heavy ass depression and anxiety and just trying to figure myself out, and I feel like social media was kind of taken away from me being able to do that the right way, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just kind of fell back from it for a minute, and I was like, yeah, I just gotta focus on my mental. I gotta get my health right. I gotta figure out things that make me happy other than like the internet, because that
Yeah.
shit, it just you can lose yourself in that shit, bro. Like, and the internet is crazy place, but it's also a really good place too, because you can make a lot of money, you can build your brand, you can spread messages and spread content and project positivity and stuff like that. But yeah, for me, I know, just for me speaking personally as a man for myself, um, yeah, I took a step back from it for a minute because I feel like it was just draining me.
Hmm.
And that's all I woke up thinking about is get on Instagram, post this, post this, post this, instead of waking up and exercising and taking vitamins and, praying or, whatever, and just being happy without my phone. So now, I got like three phones now, bro. So I be, I take one phone with me one day whenever I leave, and then I take another phone with me. So I try not to have all three of my phones with me because I don't want to be just on it too much, or I might leave all my phones at home and just go out for the day and do whatever I do. So yeah, I try to stay away from my phone as much as I could, and I seen the outcome of that was I was like, damn, I'm a lot happier when I'm not having to worry about this girl texting me or this girl texting me. I'm talking to this, I'm dealing with this person. I got to hear from my family sometimes and stuff like that. It was just like I just kind of turned into a loner and shit, bro. And I kind of liked it there. Like I kind of like just being alone now more than ever, for sure. and shit. So yeah, it's a deep conversation. It kind of spirals away from social media more and goes more into the mental. But yeah, nah, I'm trying to get back into it now. I think that the album's coming out. I'll be able to, I'll definitely have a lot more content to post and a whole bunch of new songs for everybody to hear. So I'll get back into the rhythm of posting like every other day. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
just try to take it on like that.
Well, I hope you are feeling as well as you can be now, as well, because as you mentioned, the health always comes first. So I'm glad that you saw that actually being on social media every other week was becoming a bad influence for you. So I'm glad that
Yeah,
you're able to take a pause before it got too much for you and made on something which caused something regrettable. So I'm glad that you're able to take a break at the right time to reflect and look after yourself more. So I'm
yeah.
hoping you are doing better now than you were at the
Thank
time
you.
when you're going through that awful situation.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate it, brother. Definitely, man. It's one day at a time. It's one day at a time, man.
But I will say this is because you do seem a lot more refreshed as well. I don't know. You have a lot of new energy about you compared to the last time I spoke to you on the show. So I do feel like there's been a change of character in a good way. I think, and maybe by having a break from the social media, maybe a detoxation is helped your energy out. Maybe I'm not sure, but I just say that there's something new about you this time.
Yeah, man. Things have definitely changed a lot. For sure, man. So yeah, my life is crazy right now. Um, but yeah, there's a lot that has changed. I've definitely grown for sure. Went through a whole lot of stuff. Still am going through a whole lot of shit. But yeah, nah, for sure, man. For sure. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
No, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Have you got any regrets in your career so far? Anything you thought I should have done sooner or not done sooner or whatever it might be? Is there anything, have you got any regrets at all which you made and think, damn, I wish I did that better or anything like that?
Um, damn, man. It's like a double-sided coin for me because like a part of me wants to say no, I have no regrets. I would have done everything the same
Yeah,
way I've done previously. That's what everybody would the normal person would say because whatever happened happened for a reason, so you can't take it back.
true.
But the other side of me feels like hell yeah, nigga. Like I wish I would have did so many things differently. I wish I would have did so many things differently, man. Like, but there's never really any way to tell because I had to go through the things that I did, and I had to actually do like fucked up shit or be a evil person to certain people or um, kind of find myself as a human being and able to know what I know now. Um, so I guess I would say yes and no. I would say yes and no. You know what I mean? Because I wish I could change things that I've done before, but I wouldn't be able to change them back then because I don't have the knowledge that I have now.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a yes and a no answer for me, I would
That's
say.
that's completely fine. But I like how you mentioned about how everybody else will say no, they don't regret anything. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many people on the show actually said, actually, yes, I obviously did this or this better,
Mm.
but no, good answer. I like it.
Yeah.
Before we end this, I want to give you the floor to mention anything else you would like to mention, which I might not have mentioned, which you think is very important to get off your chest. So I will give you the floor.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just really excited about the album. I'm so excited, man. I've been working on it forever, and I've lost a whole lot of people on my journey, but I'm more reconnected with myself more than ever. But yeah, no, I just want everybody to do good. I want everybody to appreciate everyone while they're here. I want everybody to just I want everybody to spread love and spread positivity. and just continue growing every day, man. Just take it one step at a time. So yeah, I would say I'm excited though. I'm excited to see what the future holds. So yeah, that's really it for me, my brother. I just want everybody to do their thing, do
Yeah,
their thing, man, for
yeah.
real.
Can't say it any better than myself on that, and a good piece of advice. And we can't wait. As I mentioned before, we can't wait to see the new album come out. We can't wait to see the teasers you would tease us on your social media, and the special surprises you mentioned as well. Good teasers. We like to have teasers on the show, and you delivered on those teasers. And it's always been a pleasure having you on the
Always,
show,
man. Thank you.
TreCinco.
Happy birthday, man. Happy
Thank you.
birthday. Edward. Go have some fun today, man. Go
Yeah.
do something different than you normally would do
Oh,
type
I
shit. You know
will.
what
I
I'm
will
saying?
do. I will do.
There's
And
so much shit to do out here, bro. There's so much stuff to do in life, man. It's endless. So just go have fun, bro. Go have
yeah,
fun.
yeah, I will do. And I got to say, well, this is the first time, by the way, on this show where you and me have actually seen each other. Because the last two times we were on the show, you could never see me. All you could see was my voice.
Yeah,
But I,
you're like Vlad. You're
yeah,
like Vlad TV.
yeah. So of course, I've upgraded myself now. I've been able to upgrade and actually figure out how to have my video on at the same time as with my guests as well. So we've done. I've upgraded myself in the last 4 years since I've known you, and as well, it's a funny thing. Last week, I just figured out because for many years on Zoom, my guests have always come on blurry, and I could never knew how to fix it until last week because with how the internet's evolving and we've got AI now as well. Because 4 years ago, AI wasn't really a thing when we were speaking.
Right,
So
right.
I asked AI if they had a solution for me to fix it because I've asked YouTube, I've asked Google, nothing was relevant to me. I asked AI and it fixed my issue within a minute and I solved the issue. So
Artificial intelligence. There it is.
yeah, so you are now one of the first guests to be in high definition on this channel.
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
Yes.
That's happy. I'm so proud and I'm so happy, and it's very graceful for me to hear that you were able to accomplish that. 'Cause that's a big thing for you. Quality is everything, bro.
Exactly,
You know what I
exactly,
mean?
and
So yeah, this is yeah, I'm so proud. I'm so happy for you, man.
yeah, I
For real.
appreciate that. I appreciate it,
Yeah.
and I can't wait to have you back on again in the future as well, if it's possible, of course, because you never know, you may get so big you think, yeah, this channel's not on my level at the moment, but we will see. But
Yeah. It's yeah. You reach out to me as long as I see it, and I'll definitely open it because we have a relationship now that we're building on our own. Even if we only speak every year, 2, 3 years, whatever.
oh, I know.
You know,
Hopefully not that long.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
we have
Yeah,
exchanged messages over the past couple of years in between us
yeah,
on the show, but hopefully it won't be another 4 or 3 years since we get you back on
yeah,
again.
yeah. Right. We can try to make it pretty more consistent
Yeah,
and stuff. Just to kind of catch up with each other. Just friend to friend. So
yeah.
I'm always here for you, man. I'm
I
always here
appreciate
for you.
that.
You've
Thank
always
you.
been very, very genuine. Very genuine and respectable person. So I always, man, I got you. Rock with me. I rock with you for sure.
And likewise as well, you're always the same with me as well, and it's been as a pleasure as I always having you on the show and being able to connect with you from our mutual connection, Hunter Patterson as well. And if you do speak to him before I do, then please do
Oh yeah,
wish him all the best for myself. He's blowing it up in the world of sports. So he's doing a phenomenal job in the sports world, and you're doing a phenomenal job in the music world. So I wonder if those two will clash at some time when you get to perform in a basketball game. That'd be cool.
yeah. No, I gotta speak to Hunter, man. I haven't talked to him in a year or so, I think, but he always reaches out here and there. And
That's
we'll
cool.
speak very briefly, and I send my love to him and
Mm.
I send my respect to him because he's doing some great things, man. Really he is. We all are. So, it's dope, man, for sure. I got you though. I got you.
Well, you'd be pleased to know as well, because last time we spoke, I had about maybe either 100 or 200 subscribers. So, we had about that, because now we've got 316 subscribers, and we have a live ticking out on the screen, which stays on there. So if you
Uh-huh.
enjoyed the episode with my guest TreCinco, make sure to smash the like button, share the video around TreCinco. Again, subscribe to his channel. His link is in the description below this video. Leave any future questions you may have for TreCinco, because we do ask them, because of course he comes back on the show, as you now know, in the 3 club, because you're in a small number of people who've been on the show 3 times now. About maybe I can count on one hand the amount of people who've been on the show 3 times. So there's not many people, but you're one of those people who have been in the 3 club, and I can't wait to be. Maybe you might become the fourth ever person to come back on the show for the 4th time. That might be a huge achievement for me.
Yeah, definitely, man. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Make it 5, man.
Yeah,
Let's
make it 5. Yeah, it'd be like Saturday Night Live. We have a 5-time club.
Yeah.
And as well, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Again, as we've mentioned, over 316 of you have already subscribed. And when TreCinco first came on the show, we had about maybe 50 or 100 subscribers. So TreCinco has seen the show improving over the years. And now, since we've now in high definition for my guests, we should easily get more subscribers, because of the content is now there, the effort is there, and the great conversations I have as well. We're also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and Amazon Music, so make sure you check out the audio version of the show if you prefer to listen to it in the toilet, in your bedroom, on the way to work, or wherever it may be where you want to listen to the show. You can now enjoy it offline. I think TreCinco got a bit of a laugh about the fact that you can listen to this now in the toilet. So you never know, Trey, you might be getting listened to in the toilet. How about that? Do you like that?
That sounds lovely. That sounds splendid. It sounds splendid, my brother.
Well, you never know. People might, it's the craziest place where people watch this or listen to the show, and so you never know.
Lovely.
But yeah, lovely. Yeah. But until the next episode, enjoy the rest of your afternoon or evening.
Thank you, my brother. Happy birthday again, man. I wish you many more. Happy birthday. I love what you're doing, bro. I'm so proud of you. Just keep killing it, man. You're doing great.
I have to mention, before we just end this, I got to mention as well, when we did this 1 or 2 times ago, I did get a clip of someone watching our interview, our conversation on a TV. And the guy, I can't remember, I don't know who he was, but he laughed. I enjoyed his laugh, because I said cool 300 away, and then this guy burst out laughing. It was hilarious. I loved the guy's laugh, but unfortunately I have no idea who it was, but he captioned it on his TV. It was quite funny. But
that's funny. Yeah, you gotta. That's dope. You just gotta take in all the whatever you can get, whatever you can see. You gotta kind of just take it all in, because it all means something.
Exactly.
Even if it's 2 people or 3 people, they all mean something.
Exactly, and again, I try my best to be the entertainment value on this show, and I always try to deliver on that, and vice versa for you. I'm sure you are always the entertainment value in the music world, and when you do these fantastic interviews with myself and many other people across the world.
Yeah, I know, it's beautiful, man. There's so many places and people that we have to touch. We just do the best that we can and be our best people that we can. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll end it there. Thank you again, TreCinco, and thank you to everyone who's watching this live or on demand. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did, and I can't wait to see you all in the next episode.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and happy birthday to Edward, man. Happy birthday to Edward. That's my boy.
And I will reach out to you on your birthday as well. So I look forward to sending you a happy birthday on your birthday as well in the next couple of months.
Yeah, November 21st, man. Yeah. November 21st, later in the year. I'm a winner, baby.
Fair enough. Well, thank you.
Man. I appreciate you, Edward. Happy birthday again, brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And I will tag you in some clips of this as well in the coming days, and we will spread the word as well. I've been consistent now on social media.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we got to get back to it, man.
Exactly.
Oh, my brother, man. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
You're very welcome.
Okay. All right. Peace and love.